Macmillan Audio presents You Can't Drink All Day If You Don't Start in the Morning by Celia Rivenbark. Read for you by the author.
Chapter 1. TB or not TB. Perfect attendance nuts don't care. It doesn't win me any points with the other mommies, but I tend to loudly yell, "Boo!" and make lots of exaggerated thumbs-down gestures whenever a kid skips up to the stage to receive a perfect attendance certificate at the end of the school year. Sure, it's a little unorthodox, some might even say rude, but I don't think it's any ruder than risking everybody else's health just so you can get a stupid fill-in-the-blank award certificate from Office Depot. You know what our little family got for your kid's perfect attendance? The month of March with a scaly rash and violently unpredictable diarrhea. Well, you asked. Perfect attendance awards are usually presented at that tasty combo platter that is the year-end assembly, awards presentation, 5th grade graduation, and nacho bar. It gores my ox every single year, hence the booing. "What's wrong with you?" asked my fitness freak mommy friend. I try not to hate her because she always arrives breathless from something called spinning class. For the longest time, I thought she was doing something with yarn, but then I found out there's actually a class where all you do is sit in a room and ride a bike that doesn't go anywhere. You need a class for that? How about breathing in and out? You need a class for that too? Fitness mommy was pissed at me. She would need to do a few dozen downward-facing dogs and journal for at least an hour to center herself. You just booed a child. Who does that? Boo! Guess she got her answer. Stop it! Those kids are going to get their feelings hurt. Here, have some edamame. It'll keep your mouth shut. Fit Mommy is always able to wrestle huge Ziploc bags of edamame from her purse at any given time. I just laugh because I grew up surrounded by soybean fields and hog corn, both utterly useless when faced with actually needing to prepare food. But now edamame is every damn where, and I am so over it. As the guidance counselor gave with the left and shook with the right, and the proud kid with the wet, hacking cough blew his nose on his shirt and waved happily to the crowd, I turned to Etta. He's a snot factory, same as the rest of them. Look at him. They're so stressed out trying to get that perfect attendance certificate that now half the third grade has fifth disease. If it weren't for kids like him, there probably wouldn't have ever been a first through fourth disease. Hey, thanks for coming to school with 103-degree fever, loser. Etta scurried away to find another seat, but I just raised my voice, like a crazy person. Look at that woman with the camcorder, I hissed to no one in particular. Her kid hasn't missed a day in 5 years. I heard his appendix burst one Thursday, and she told him, "Don't be such a pussy, that's what weekends are for." The parents drive this craziness, you know. Oh, sure, by about 6th grade, the kid has totally bought into it. Must have meaningless certificate. But it's the parents' fault in the beginning. I know a woman who got a little brass lapel pin for never missing a day of school all the way through 12th grade. "I went to school with measles," she said ruefully one day. "Can you imagine?" Hell no! I laid out of school if there was a freaking wedding on another world. Fortunately, my mother understood this addiction and cheered me on. "Let me write a note," she'd say. I usually handled the note writing because to my mother, actually laying out of school to see Rachel get married yet again was a perfectly logical excuse. No, I'd say, we can't tell the truth. It needs to be something really dramatic, something nobody wants to really follow up on. Fetching notepaper from a kitchen cabinet and plopping into a recliner, I would compose an entirely respectable letter to the teacher that usually included the phrase, agonizing pain emanating from her females. In the South, and perhaps elsewhere, a girl or woman refers to her inner workings as her females. I have never heard a man call his workings his males, but it wouldn't bother me particularly. Over the years, my friends and I had gotten extremely clever with the writing of sick notes. I like to think it was the start of my professional writing career. Only then I was paid in sugar daddies or black cows. Some people are born to greatness, others have it thrust upon them. So it was that most of the dumbasses in my class would come to me for a great sick note. One showed me a note her mother had scribbled. "Nobody's gonna believe this, it don't even make any sense," whined Opal Ann. The note was truly awful, and no, it didn't make no sense at all. Written in Opal Ann's mama's sad little scrawl, it read, "Please accuse Opal from gym class. Her period has done swooped down on her." From that day forward, I always thought of menstruation as a huge hawk that would dig its wrinkled yellow...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?